Hey guys, I'm in New York now. We arrived last night. You suck, Dad. There's Ash. And there's Mum. Got my dad to do having some hot drinks. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, we arrived last night. Got in like, I don't know, 9 o'clock or something. And my parents don't like the coffee here, so apparently it's not good. So yeah, we went to Macy's this morning, went to Times Square in NBC last night, and going to Book of Mormon today, which is really exciting because I've been wanting to see this for years. Hopefully you can hear me, the music's loud. And then there's ice skating outside there. Dad found snow, so excited, but there's nothing there. Also, I'm so Marty McFly with this jacket. So cold. In Times Square. Just saw Book of Mormon. It was so funny and so amazing. I need to go see it again when it comes to Sydney, I think next year or maybe the year after. So yeah, look at all these signs. The ball's like right up there and it's freaking tiny. That's what everyone looks at the. It's a freaking tiny ball. But yeah, this is everything. Hey guys, so yesterday was Christmas Day and I didn't vlog at all. Oops. So we went to the Waldorf with my parents, my sister, and my mum's cousin Gary and his wife Sue, and it was pretty awesome. It was a buffet. And then just went to look at NBC and do Top of the Rock, but it was really busy. And then went in Times Square and everything, and yeah. We're at Central Park right now. Jackie Kennedy Reservoir. So yeah, just been looking and went to the Guggenheim outside and near the Metropolitan. We went past Trump Towers and there was like a police escort for some reason. So who knows, you might have been in a car or something. But yeah, just hanging in Central Park and something in my hair. And I'm probably gonna go see John Lennon's apartment and the Imagine sign and everything in Strawberry Fields later. But yeah, I didn't vlog yesterday, so whoops. We found a squirrel. It's very important news. Oh hey. Hey guys, I'm back. I don't think I vlogged yesterday, but Shake Shack. I went to the High Line. I don't know what it really is. I think it's an old train track thing. And then went to Kinky Boots and I met Todrick, so that was really cool and it was an amazing show, so I need to go see it when I see it in Sydney next year. Today we walked the Brooklyn Bridge and it's freaking cold and I'm sick. Ugh. Now we're walking on Wall Street and doing the 9/11 reflection pool and the museum. And then me and Ash are going to see Ben Platt in Dear Evan Hansen tonight. I'm hoping you can hear me, my voice is really bad and it's loud. And so yeah, that's the update for today. Sorry I didn't vlog yesterday. So yeah. 3 minutes away from New Year. I haven't vlogged today. I don't know if I vlogged yesterday, I can't remember, but yeah, I was at NBC today, and yeah, New Year's is right around the corner and I'm with family, so yay. I don't know where fireworks are. I'm not Times Square because duh. All the traffic. Almost time, but I don't know because I'm on my phone. 8:57. Woohoo! 30 seconds. God, I'm cold. Woo! New Year! I can just see people from Times Square, so. Hey, cop car! No fireworks. I can't even hear any. I can hear Times Square, but yeah. But then Sydney's always got better fireworks because ours is a good display over the water. But yeah, I'm really happy to be here, but I'm really cold and I have a cold too. Woo!
Welcome to Top of the Rock.
Hello, welcome to the 67 floor step right. Thank you for coming.
Just got to the top of the rock. Happy January 1st, everyone. Look. Very nice. Gonna go outside now.
No alcanza, no lo puede levantar.
能看见吗？只有1分钟，好像还2分钟。啥也没有。
我看。
啥也没有。好了。能看见啥都能看见。
New York City.
Tutto bene?
帝国大厦的观光台
No,
是纽约市的最高点，在这里能一览无遗地看到纽约360度的豪华景观。
I thought I'd end this New York video by clearing up some stuff and like telling what happened for other days, because I was looking back at my footage, and I know this whole video is late. I went in December, January, and it's almost June, but I didn't vlog some days for some reason. I just probably forgot to, or I was just living in the moment. So I've written down some things of what I did do and what days that I actually didn't show, because some of the days I didn't show, there were some awesome things that did happen. So yeah, we arrived later than expected because our flight got cancelled to New York from LAX, so we just got off our like 15-hour flight from Sydney to LAX where our flight was cancelled. We were in line for 4 hours and we didn't even know what was happening, but apparently a lot of Delta flights were cancelled and we couldn't go into the next day to Atlanta, then Atlanta to New York, so we arrived like a day late to New York, which kind of sucked, but we didn't have anything booked, which was pretty good. We arrived on the night of the 23rd, and then obviously, you know, we didn't really do that much, so we just went around looking at like Times Square and NBC, because I wanted to go to NBC because I'm a huge fan. Then the next day we were just looking around Bryant Park, which we stayed near, and it had like these little cute little shops and everything, and I bought this cute hat that I wore pretty much most of the time. Next day I didn't vlog at all because I just didn't. I don't know why. It was Christmas Day, but yeah, it was really fun. We went to the Waldorf Hotel, went with my parents, my sister, my mum's cousin and his wife, and it was pretty awesome. It was so cool and fancy-ish, and the buffet was like really cool. It's like, oh, so much food. Just went around like to NBC, look at the shops, and looked at the New York 30 Rock tree, Christmas tree, just to try and get a photo, and that was so freaking hectic. Like, you can't even get through and you lose everyone. I lost my family for like maybe half an hour or something. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go walk around at NBC, and I was looking at a sign of Jimmy Fallon, and then I turn around and my parents and my sister are right there going to look for a bathroom, and they're like, oh, what do you know, we found you here. I'm like, yep, you know, just looking at Jimmy Fallon. Where else would you find me? I also just went looking around Broadway, look at, you know, the signs like Hamilton and Dear Evan Hansen, Kinky Boots and that, so that was pretty fun. Like, just went to go look around and, you know, just really cool. It's like really nice at night time and that. But yeah, it was Boxing Day, which is 26th of December. We just went to Central Park, looked around, which I showed you, and that. I met up with my friend Science, who met recently this past year because of Nick Jonas, because he's a New York ambassador, so got to meet up with him. It was just pretty awesome. So we just hung out, walked around New York and Broadway, and I bought some tickets to some Broadway shows. So yeah, really cool to catch up, because, you know, obviously I don't get to see many of the ambassadors much because we all live in different parts of the world. Next day, I'm pretty sure this next day I was sick, which was not good, but I still went out. We went to Madison Square Garden first, and it's just, you can't obviously go in because it's a venue, but we just like walked in. I think there might have been a game on, but I really don't know. I think it was early in the morning, so. And then we went to the High Line. I think we just walked there, and I've never heard of the High Line before until my parents told me. It was, I think, an old train track, but there's a lot of people that are there. Like, it's got some nice views and all that, so. And then I went to Kinky Boots by myself because one of my favourite YouTube stars, Todrick, he was playing Lola at the time. So I was like, oh, I have to go see him because I've never seen him perform live. So I have to go see him in Kinky Boots, even though I've never seen Kinky Boots before. Well, I saw it a couple weeks ago in Sydney, but before that I had never seen it before. But yeah, when I got to meet Todrick, it was so awesome, and he was like, I was like, I'm from Sydney, I'm so happy I get to see you live, and he just blank out says, I'm coming to Sydney, I'm coming to Australia, I'm bringing my Straight Out of Oz tour there, and I like literally freaked out. I was like, no way, and he was like, yes way, like mocking me, but it was so funny. But yeah, he told me, he's like, yeah, I'm announcing the dates in January, and I'm coming there in June, and he told me all the cities, and this next week I get to see him in Straight Out of Oz. So I know it's really late for the video, but sorry. I was so sick the next day. Ugh. I went to Brooklyn Bridge, and I'm pretty sure this was like the coldest day that we had. Like, it was so cold because obviously, you know, we're near water and everything. We went to the Brooklyn Bridge, walked it. I was like dying because I had a cold. Went to Wall Street and the 9/11 Museum memorial area, and that was really badly organised. It just, everything was chaotic, and lines were everywhere, and yeah, and staying in you know, staying outside in the cold for longer than what you thought you would be while you're sick is probably not the best idea. After that, me and Ash, we went to go see a very cool musical, very emotional musical. We saw Dear Evan Hansen, and since I've come back, I've like told everyone about it. They need to go see it if they go to New York. I'm like a very big, huge like fangirl for it. I heard about it a few months before I went to New York. My friend Charlotte also just suggested it, and like I heard some other people about it, and Ben Platt, who was in Pitch Perfect, he was in it, so I've seen some of his tweets, so I was like, you know what, I might have to go. So I didn't really hear much about like what the storyline was, but then I saw Ben and Laura perform on Seth Meyers' show. So I watched that and I was like, oh my god, that performance is so amazing, I have to go see it. So me and Ash went to go see it, and crying so much. Ben is a freaking amazing, talented guy. I don't know how he does that 8 times a week, but if you're in New York or you have to go to New York soon, get tickets if you can. It's very hard right now at the moment, especially Tony season coming up, but yeah, it's very hard to get tickets, and it's months and months away and expensive. So I'm very lucky that me and Ash got to see it before it got really expensive and all that. But amazing show, definitely suggest it. The next day I didn't do anything really, because me and Ash, for some reason Ash had some stomach thing, and I was just like, it was my 2nd or 3rd day being sick, and that for me, that's always when it's the worst time. So I stayed in bed pretty much the whole day, and then right near the end of the day, me and Dad walked up to the Soup Man, which is probably maybe half an hour walk from where we were. Walked by some cool buildings, walked by Stephen Colbert's area, and we went to see the Soup Man, which is, if you're not familiar, it's from Seinfeld. It's a certain episode where there's a soup guy and he's pretty much like a soup Nazi. But yeah, I wanted to go get soup there. I didn't really like it that much. I'm not a big soup fan, but I just wanted to try it because I love Seinfeld and duh. And then down the street, like across the road, was the How Much Your Mother bar. It looks nothing like it, just letting you know, but it's based off it. And if you go inside, it's got all like photos from the How Much Your Mother like set and like the cast and everything, and it's really packed. So I just went in there for a few seconds just to look at it, and I mean, it didn't look anything like McLaren's, but it's called McGee's or something, but it was pretty cool. So yeah, you know. Next day, I met up with my friend Alana, who is also a Nick Jonas ambassador from New York. I got to catch up with her, have some lunch, and like meet up with her, and so cool because, you know, I don't get to see them that much. So it was just cool to meet up with some of my friends that I haven't seen in a few months. So yeah. After that, saw School of Rock with my family. It was pretty cool. I mean, I did like it, but it was probably the lowest on what I saw for the Broadway shows I saw in New York. But yeah, it was still pretty cool. And those freaking kids are so talented. Like freaking guitar and singing and drums. Like, oh, so amazing. And then we went to like around Grand Central Station where my mum's cousin and his wife were staying, and it started snowing. I mean, like, it wasn't that much, and you could barely tell it while you videoed it on your phone, but it snowed, okay? That's all I can say, it snowed. New Year's Eve, I don't know what I really did through the day, to be honest. I don't think I did that much, or, oh no, wait, hold on. I went to NBC and bought a load of merch. Yep, I bought like Jimmy Fallon merch and SNL merch and some other stuff. Like, I bought so much. I surprised, so, but yeah, I just did that. Then we got ready and went to an Aussie bar that's near us, because we just couldn't be bothered going anywhere. We obviously didn't want to go to Times Square because it's packed and you can't really leave unless, yeah, if you leave you lose your spot. But yeah, we went to this Aussie bar and we walk in and it's like, you know, like a bar and everything, and we order some food and all that, and then we look around and they're like got photos, but they're not of like anyone Aussie. It's like American football stars and all this, and the only photo I saw that I knew of an Aussie was Brad Fittler, I think it was. Like, it wasn't really Aussie. And then they had this kangaroo meat or something as an appetizer or entree or whatever, and you couldn't even chew it, so we had to take it back and be like, no, I'm not paying for that. But yeah, we like were there for a few hours, then went back to the hotel because they were doing something, so just sitting at the bar and everything. and then we just hung out on the street for New Year's. It was pretty simple. Like I like that kind of stuff. I don't like to you know, go out and all that, so I liked it, even though I was sick and cold. But that's New York for you at Christmas time, and that it's cold. Next day we went to Top of the Rock. It was January 1st, so you know, just New Year. Pretty cool. It was a very nice sunny day as well, but still cold obviously. But yeah, I got some cool photos and it was very nice. 11 o'clock midnight, Ash and I walked up to Empire State Building, because when we went last time it wasn't that busy when I went at midnight, so might as well just go again and that. And went to Empire State Building. We there's this photo I'll show. I'm wearing a green shirt, and it was on purpose because when we went 3 years ago, Ash and I was wearing a Jimmy Fallon shirt that was green, which I didn't realise at the time. And then we looked at the photo and I was like blended into the Empire State Building, so we're like, oh, that's so hilarious. We're dying of laughter, but we never got the photo, and we regret it ever since. So we wanted to recreate that, and we did buy it, so totally worth it. It's so stupid, but so worth it. We tried to go shopping, and it was raining that day as well. We went to like Macy's and looked around, and Ash got a few nice things, and I not much a big shopper. But yeah, Macy's is kind of like, I guess, our Maya or Westfield type thing or whatever. But and then we wanted to go to like, because we heard about all these shops like JCPenney and some other cool places, and we went to this place and it was just like weird and nothing was like really cool, so we walked out like within 5 minutes. And then I think JCPenney might have been it, and we walked in there and it was all freaking rich and everything, and Ash made a funny comment saying, where's all the peasant clothing, because it was like all this expensive like celebrity type money worth clothing stores. So yeah, didn't buy anything from there. And we wanted to go to Serendipity's, which is like a dessert place, and the line was long, so we didn't want to wait outside. And I was like, it's okay, there's one in Vegas, but that failed as well. So yeah, then we went to Dylan's candy store or something, and it was like double story, and it was really cool. Got some candy, then just hung out back in Times Square for a little bit, and it was our last night there, so yeah, went there. And then the next day, Ash and I got up at like 8 o'clock, did the NBC tour, because we had to leave for like 10:30 to go to the airport, even though our flight was like 3 o'clock or something. But yeah, we got there, did the NBC tour. I got to see the Tonight Show studio, finally. And because I went 3 years ago and it was late night at the time, but we weren't allowed in there because they were doing the Tonight Show renovation. So I like literally cried when I couldn't see anything Jimmy Fallon related, like, as a thing. So this time I got to see it, and I got to see SNL again, which I'm a very big fan of. So that was really cool, and got to do like a skit and everything for some news crew thing, and yeah, it was pretty cool. I suggest you go on that if you know, like any of the shows or TV or anything. So yeah, and then we like had to rush back to the hotel, and then one more on the way back, we found out that the Evan Hansen cast were performing on the Today Show, which is in the same building as the NBC tour, and they'd already performed, and I was so annoyed that I didn't know. I was like, I was in the same building as Ben Platt, but I didn't even get to see him. I was so upset. And they did a second performance as soon as we got back to the hotel, but we had to turn it off and leave for the airport. And that was pretty much our New York trip. I know this has gone on for so long and all that, and some people have been waiting months to see these vlogs and all that, but yeah, just thought I'd do a catch up of what happened because I didn't vlog some days, sorry. But yeah, I've got my Vegas vlog, which is only maybe 10 or 15 minutes long, because we were there for 4 days, and I was in LA for 4 days, but we went and did so much stuff like Disney, Universal, Warner Brothers, went to Corden, so that's a very long vlog. But I hope you liked this vlog. I know it took forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up if you want. I'm very sorry it's late again, sorry. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!